Hello everybody, welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the daily message for February the 20th. I got a calendar right there. I can see that it's Sunday, February the 20th. So let's see what kind of energies need to come through for a collective message today. I know the energies this weekend have been very intense, especially with the moon transitioning through Libra. So I think we're all kind of being pushed to find that balance is what I feel. I know when I went through my awakening in 2019, the spring of 2019, it took place during that double full moon in Libra. So I think there's this rebalancing taking place. I think a lot of shadow aspects are coming up for transmutation. So let's see what needs to come through with the cards for a message today. If you have not already done so, do feel free to hit that subscribe button to join the channel. If you have noticed, I kind of switched up my scenery in the background. I'm upstairs in my kitchen recording the message today. So I think get ready to face your deepest, darkest fears. There's a lot of fear coming up in the energy. I think a lot of testing when it comes to overcoming fears, when it comes to embracing some changes. We cannot evolve or grow without movement, without facing our fears. So I think get ready to be tested in order to reach a resolution, in order to fully step into living in the energy of love each and every day. I think somebody here is needing to either seek forgiveness or offer forgiveness. So where are you still harboring resentment blocks when it comes to accepting being in the state of flow when it comes to love? I think maybe there's a missed opportunity from the past. Maybe somebody here made a mistake. Maybe somebody here, fears not being forgiven when it comes to some past mistakes, when it comes to maybe a missed opportunity. I think somebody is kind of getting ready to embrace this next leg of their growth. I think there is a lot of light code activations and expanded consciousness coming into our awareness and the energies this weekend. And you might need to, be open to seeing both sides of the situation. It always does take two to tango. So what can you learn from the energies? I think somebody's been in denial when it comes to a spiritual connection, when it comes to stepping into their purpose. I think somebody here is coming into an awareness of what it is that they came here to do this life. And I think there have been a lot of challenges coming up in the energies when it comes to these adversities, when it comes to, finding that courage to step in to unconditional love. I think definitely empathy is going to be needed when it comes to releasing any guilt from the past. I think somebody here does have some guilt and regret and some remorse over a past failure, over a past decision. And whatever's keeping you blocked, it's kind of time to release whatever's not assisting you when it comes to your soul's evolution and your soul's growth. So whatever challenges you're facing in the energies, you will persevere. So let's see what else needs to come through in the energies for today's message, please. Growth. I think somebody's been resistant to this expansion, and somebody is getting ready to set their mind to do something. I think somebody's trying to find their discipline to overcome all of these fears, to step into committed partnership. We always have two choices, fear or love. So what are you manifesting from? I almost got like a huge tickle. Fear or love. We have two choices this life. We can resolve our issues through fear, or we can resolve our issues through love. So I think somebody's really needing to trust in their inner guidance, to trust in their inner voice in order to reach a place of resolution. So I think you will persevere through these challenges. There's that judgment energy. I called it and it just flipped out. So reconciliation. Somebody is preparing to release any fear about coming forward, seeking that judgment, that resolution, seeking a reconciliation. I think somebody's facing a lot of unique challenges in order to embrace this expanded consciousness, to persevere through all of these challenges. And I think maybe somebody, had to, go into some shadow aspects. Maybe somebody here is envious of somebody's growth. somebody's expansion. And you know, we are all on different timelines. We all have our unique challenges. Don't you ever compare yourself to anybody else. You never know exactly what goes on behind closed doors unless, you know, you're there every single day. So where are you needing to find discipline to set your mind to facing these adversities, facing these challenges, and stepping into love, stepping into seeing the good in everything. Everything is a lesson. Everybody is our teacher. So trust in your inner voice, because it's really been guiding you towards accepting everything the way it is. We cannot go back and change the past, but we can accept where we are at, and I think get ready to exceed any expectations, because I think it's kind of time to accept everything that's happened, to take total accountability for your life and your journey in order to break through all of these limitations, all of these barriers. So I think get ready to expand into joy, freedom, love. I think there's going to be a major revelation. There's a lot of illumination coming through when it comes to these blocks, these barriers that really have prevented you from stepping into joy, stepping into compassion and happiness. Definitely a major revelation in the energies. Get ready to give birth to a brand new life. There is brand new dynamic energy entering into the collective. There's a lot of light immersion coming through as we kind of step into these new earth energies. And I think somebody is getting ready to receive a message. I think there is a lot of crown chakra energies coming through when it comes to messages from your higher self, your angelic team, your spirit guides. And you're really needing to lean into what's been revealed, to lean into your intuition, because it's kind of time to renew your life. Get rid of that clutter, emotional baggage, mental clutter, physical clutter. It's kind of time to revitalize your energy and to really open up to the guidance that you've been receiving. I think somebody needs to look a little bit deeper. Something was hidden. Something's always hidden. Look a little bit deeper because something is being revealed in the energies today. So what else does the collective need to be aware of? It's kind of time to step into the future with an open heart, an open mind. So where have you been resistant to standing in these newfound energies? Because you are about to exceed all of your expectations. So get ready to step into receiving love from the divine. You're going to need to stand firm in some boundaries, to stand firm in what decision you're making when it comes to being noble, being brave, being strong, when it comes to going towards your bliss. Because I do feel love is in focus. And somebody has been receiving the messages from spirit, whether it's through signs, synchronicities, clairaudiency. Somebody here is a clear channel for these spiritual energies. So get ready to break through some barriers. Somebody here is expanding beyond these limitations, beyond this stuckness, stepping into joy and freedom. So where are you needing to break down those walls in order to step into this new energy? Because somebody's getting ready to claim their art. Where are you needing to claim your art? We all have spiritual gifts. We all have spiritual talents. We all have that inner child that is, you know, beckoning to come out from within us. So what is it that you're being asked to do? Because when you do what you love, when you open up to love and face your shadows and truly love yourself, that is when you can really seek this hidden treasure from the inside and reach for the stars and claim your art. So let's see what else needs to come through. I think it's time to explore some newfound energies, to reach for the stars, to speak up. We all have, you know, a voice. We all have a story to share. We all have gifts to explore. And maybe it's time to speak up and share your gifts in order to start building those solid foundations for the future, building on solid ground, reach for the stars. So I think foundations are without a doubt in focus when it comes to the energies today, and somebody is definitely going to need to correct some past mistakes. So I do feel this judgment energy, seeking resolution. Somebody's really learning to be decisive, to find their discipline, to find their inner strength, to go after what really brings them joy. I think there's been a lot of reflection on your truth, what it is that you want to bring forward when it comes to foundations, relationships, committed partnerships. And I think there's been a lot of adversities and challenges coming up in order for the collective to really step into and embracing their power. So where are you needing to offer another forgiveness in order to finally release the past? You know, we can never ever forget what somebody's put us through, but forgiveness allows us to embrace freedom. It releases those negative soul attachments, those negative cords, in order for you to really go after your dreams, to really go after what it is that is meant for you. So I think somebody is in the depths of facing their shadow self. Maybe somebody's needing to forgive themselves when it comes to a past mistake, maybe a missed opportunity. But let's see what else needs to come through for the collective when it comes to these energies today. Correct your past mistakes. That's a big one. So I think somebody's really facing some very harsh angelic karmic judgment when it comes to some past errors, some past mistakes, some, you know, maybe somebody went down the beaten pathway, and it's kind of time to begin to explore an alternative, maybe to love yourself. What is it that you love to do? When we live a life of passion and we wake up every day and we're passionate about what it is that we do, what it is that we build and bring into the collective, that's when we can really, you know, correct these past imbalances. So somebody here is really needing to love themselves. I think somebody's been all up in their head thinking things through. How the heck do I come forward? How do I correct these past mistakes? Somebody's really facing their shadow, trying to turn out any distractions. I think somebody's been self-sacrificing, and it's kind of time to explore maybe a new avenue, to trust in the divine plan, because I think there's a lot of important light code information being downloaded when it comes to these past wounds, when it comes to these unhealed aspects of self. There is a need to recharge. I do feel a deep, holy connection here, a divine connection here. And I think get ready for a lot of synchronicities when it comes to an activation, a renewal, and a rebirth within a spiritual connection. I think there is a lot of downloads coming in when it comes to taking back your personal power. There's definitely a higher heart activation when it comes to somebody finally getting ready to drop that cage, those shields around their heart. Somebody is having a heart activation in order to step into divine love, or Orion activation, duality. So there's something being rebirthed into the light, and I feel it's kind of time to, you know, go into this unconditional acceptance of, you know, we can't change the past. All we can do is begin to explore what we can do to bring these new energies forward. I think it's about strengthening and laying those firm, solid foundations for the future in order to rebirth something that might have been dead and gone. So somebody is definitely very sensitive to the energies as they're going through a heart activation and really learning to release envy, greed, materialism in order to heal these past wounds. So let's see what else needs to come through for the collective today. The Thoth light code. So there's definitely an activation when it comes to somebody's spiritual teaching role, when it comes to their purpose. Somebody, I feel, is tapping into this stellar gateway activation when it comes to infinite potential, this manifestation portal, this vortex. When it comes to fulfilling soul contracts, I think there's a lot of remembrance as to who you are at the soul level when it comes to past life timelines. And I think somebody is awakening to this great teacher within their heart. A lot of divine magic and initiation energies are coming through when it comes to all of these secret hidden treasures bursting to the surface through the heart. A lot of secrets revealed. There's definitely an initiation when it comes to correcting some past mistakes. So third eye activation, a lot of inner vision. Somebody is clearly seeing where they need to go forward in order to embrace this energetic shift and all of this new information spiraling in when it comes to the ending of a toxic cycle, stepping into something new. So a lot of activations with the third eye when it comes to an awakening. Maybe somebody's played into some lower ego desires, and I think it really has put a damper on their goals. And somebody here really is craving fulfillment in their life. So get ready to receive some communication. Somebody is getting ready to exchange some words with you. Maybe somebody that's not spoken to you in quite some time, but somebody really is getting ready to vocalize their feelings, I feel, to find their inner voice, to come forward and assert these energies, to assert what it is that they want to say to you. Because I think somebody's at the crossroads when it comes to making a decision, and somebody's really needing to find their authentic empowerment in order to instill some firm physical boundaries. I think somebody's, been playing into some, toxicity, and somebody is getting ready to step into love. Loyal, committed partnership is kind of what I'm feeling. So get ready for somebody to reach out with a message. What else do we need to be aware of? There we go. Throat chakra. Yeah, I think somebody's been receiving a lot of messages in dream space when it comes to the signs, the symbols, going forward towards fulfillment. So I think there's a lot of passion here when it comes to stepping into joy, fun, desire, but somebody is needing to speak up. So somebody's getting ready to activate their throat chakra, to step into compassion. I think somebody is shifting their reality. There's a lot of interconnectedness when it comes to acceptance of what was, stepping into these new energies, because home is in focus, and home truly is where the heart belongs. So where is your heart asking you to go to? Because somebody's at the crossroads needing to make a choice. I think somebody's played into some free will choices, and now divine will is stepping in, bringing forward all kinds of messages, signs, and synchronicities, bringing forward guidance when it comes to speaking some truth, stepping into compassion and forgiveness. So I think somebody might need some empathy in the energy as all of this awareness washes over somebody. When it comes to home, somebody here is seeking nurturance, warmth, and safety within their home life. And I think, they're trying to find the courage to embrace these changes, to find their personal power. Maybe they've been clinging to some personal possessions, materialism. And I think maybe somebody is struggling financially in the energies when it comes to a family structure. But let's see what needs to come through with the activation cards. Third eye perceptions. Perceptions are shifting. Somebody is getting moved out of their comfort zone. Somebody here, I feel, is dealing with a bunch of sharp edges when it comes to not listening to their intuition. There's a lot of inner knowing coming forward when it comes to psychic sight. And I feel somebody's perception is shifting, moving them out of this comfort zone in order to get them to take a long, hard, deep look at, their past mistakes, in order to, go through this alchemical process of transmutation, is what I'm feeling. Throat chakra again. So somebody needs to speak up. Somebody, I think, has, withheld their truth and withheld communication for quite some time. And it's kind of time to exchange information. It's kind of time to come forward with that truth through the heart space, heart-centered truth, in order for a balanced and equal exchange. And I think somebody here does fear rejection. And maybe that's what's been holding somebody back from emerging from the shadows. I think there's this childlike innocence, this childlike wonderment within a spiritual connection here. And something is about to unfold from the past that is needing to be cleared this life. So let's see what else needs to come through. Somebody's getting ready to emerge from the shadows is kind of what I'm feeling. So what else does the collective need to be aware of? Compassion. I think somebody is really going to need to have some compassion from you. I think somebody's coming forward and facing that judgment. And I think spirits really push somebody forward to kind of go into the heart. Yeah, go into the heart. I can't make this up. Because that is where unconditional love resides. So I think a lot is harmonizing. There's a lot of fear coming up when it comes to security on the physical plane. And I think that's really kept somebody stuck from coming forward and speaking that truth. So I think there is a lot of integration when it comes to all of these past energies, when it comes to moving forward into authentic self-expression. And I think get ready for a grand a grand expression of love to come forward, because I think the energy is activating this sense of wholeness when it comes to a relationship. But let's jump in with some tarot and see what else needs to come through. Yep. Somebody's been all stuck up in their head when it comes to a soulmate connection. Somebody, I think, has not wanted to look at this, has created a self-imposed prison. Maybe there was third-party energy in the past. Maybe somebody overindulged, and I think somebody is definitely facing their shadow self when it comes to a higher level of commitment, when it comes to taking that first step towards bringing forward an offer and some truth. But let's see what else needs to come through when it comes to these energies today. What else does the collective need to be aware of? There's victory here, but somebody's going to have to overcome these power struggles when it comes to having victory within a connection. We've got a Queen of Pentacles here, a Nine of Wands, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody's gone through some profound healing. I think somebody's really been going within to learn a core lesson. I think maybe there's been blocked communication. Somebody's been, you know, in the dark night of the soul is kind of what I'm feeling, getting ready to come out of hiding when it comes to a new commitment, when it comes to a new passionate spark, when it comes to some, you know, some love. I think there is a connection here from the past. There is a lot of love. Childlike innocence. Could be somebody all the way back from childhood. But I think somebody, you know, played into some negative patterns. And I think somebody now is getting ready to manifest coming forward for that judgment. I think an awakening, because somebody stayed stuck at the crossroads. I think somebody's been dealing with a very emotionally detached feminine energy. Queen of Cups reversed, the Moon, Three of Wands reversed. Somebody's been dealing with somebody that's been emotionally manipulative. There's secrets here. Somebody's been operating out of their shadow self. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody's getting the rug pulled out from under them. Somebody's, you know, gonna need to find all of their strength to deliver a message, to cut somebody out is what I feel. We do have this Queen of Pentacles here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. She's got a big golden opportunity in her hand, and I feel she's kind of turned her back to all of this fuckery, to be honest. So I think somebody's learning a core lesson when it comes to some childhood patterns, some childhood wounds, maybe some blocked communication. Somebody's been going through a period of death, healing, ego death. When it comes to some dark night of the soul energy, there is going to be an opportunity to work together, though. The central energy is the Three of Pentacles. That's community, working together, brand new passionate spark with the Ace of Wands. And I feel there is a lot of love here, but there's something that needs to get cut out with this Queen of Cups in reversed. I think there's lies here, there's secrets here. Somebody's not being honest, and somebody's really needing to find their strength, their determination, and their discipline to deliver a message that I think somebody's not going to want to hear. But let's see what this Queen of Pentacles is about. Queen of Wands reversed, the Tower reversed, Two of Wands reversed. Yeah, somebody's dealing with a liar here. Somebody very possessive, very controlling. You might have avoided this Tower up until now, but somebody's getting the rug pulled out from under them because this stuckness needs to go. Somebody's been lying. Somebody's been keeping somebody stuck, not wanting to learn a karmic lesson, not wanting to complete a cycle. I do feel somebody here that's grounded, stable, solid, got a lot of fruitful energy around her. The energy is fertile. Romance is in the air. And then we've got this very possessive, jealous, controlling feminine energy. And I feel, you know, she's been creating all kinds of blocks when it comes to somebody making an unexpected choice in love. I think there's grieving here. There's regret. There's remorse. There's guilt about going towards a third-party energy. Somebody, you know, deeply regrets a missed opportunity from the past, and somebody's about to deliver a very harsh message because they're doing the work. They're going to do the work. They're going to put in the hard work to rise as a visionary leader in order to restore a sense of balance with this Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We do have Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag. I think there's a tower coming in. Something's crumbling to the ground. It can no longer stand. And I think somebody's learning a very core lesson here. So what is this 9 of Wands, 4 of Swords, 6 of Swords? Somebody's moving in a new direction. Somebody's withdrawing. There's definitely going to be an outburst because somebody's been dealing with an unrequited love situation. Somebody's not wanted to learn this lesson. Somebody's about to get a wake-up call, a major shift in perspective. Somebody's going to be blocking communication. There's no more starting over. Somebody's packing up and moving homes. This isn't working. I need to go through some healing is what I'm hearing. I need some healing. So I think somebody's withdrawing from something toxic. It could be this Queen of Pentacles. But I think there's been third-party interference when it comes to a connection. What is this Sun reversed? Because I feel somebody's not wanted to see the truth. Yeah, somebody's in a foundation that just isn't working. Somebody's walking away from something very toxic. I think they've been putting on a show on social media. There's no happiness here. It's over. It's dark. It's dreary. I think there's a huge financial loss, and somebody's getting ready to walk away from something that is needed to die away for quite some time. Somebody's been holding on for dear life, likely for financial stability, and I think this has created total financial ruin. There is profound life change here. All endings do lead to new beginnings, and somebody is missing out on an opportunity that I feel they walked away from the past. I think get ready for an emotional outburst is what I'm feeling in the energies. What is this? 6 of Cups, Magician, and Judgment, because there's somebody here manifesting a rebalancing. There is a masculine here removing all blocks, getting rid of all of these overindulgent behaviors, manifesting a reconciliation. We have a masculine here that wants to bring healing into a situation that I feel was walked away from in the past. I think maybe they played into some addictive behaviors. They went towards an unrequited love situation. And I think, you know, the energies are pushing somebody to deliver that harsh message, to break free in order to gain that shift in perspective, because something here was not just, something here was not balanced, was not right, and there's going to be some harsh karmic judgment being delivered. There is a karmic rebalancing, and perhaps even somebody is losing a job in the energies when it comes to some past lies, some past secrets. Tell me more about this Emperor, please. 8 of Swords. That's what we started the reading off with. So there's been a masculine all trapped up in an old mindset, I think, fearing about coming forward to this pre-Empress energy. There's been a lot of power struggles when it comes to healing a broken heart from the past. And I think somebody's done playing games. They don't want to play games anymore. They want to bring peace and healing into a situation. Somebody's cutting out that third-party bullshit, and they're taking that leap of faith to come forward with a love offer. I think in the past, this masculine came in for a night of passion, was very manipulative, was very deceitful, maybe had many, many options, wanted to win at all costs, and this created a major block, a major burden. And somebody's getting ready to consciously lay down a long-standing burden to come forward with a love offer, an apology for whatever third-party interference got in between a deep spiritual past life connection. There's a lot of love here, a lot of memories here, and somebody is facing an awakening when it comes to coming forward with an offer. I feel this Queen of Pentacles is grounded, stable, solid. She's got a lot of things going for her. I feel she's balanced, she's truthful, she's very abundant, and there is a masculine about to boss up and to do the right thing in order to bring balance into a situation where there was not balance in the past. So Aries, Sag, Gemini. I think somebody's walking away from a very toxic foundation because they feel this pre-Empress energy has turned her back. And she's not going to look back at the past anymore, which I think is in turn creating a hard awakening for a masculine to break free from a self-imposed prison that he's made for himself, riddled with addictions. And it's kind of time to cut out this third-party energy, to block the past, to step into compassion. Let's see what else needs to come through. Yeah, whatever this is, it's definitely served to teach you something very important about your life. So there's been resistance to learning this lesson. I think somebody here is dealing with a liar, and it's kind of time to get rigorously honest. Honesty is always better than the worst lie. So I think get ready for a lot of truth to be exposed. Somebody's been lying. And there's a lot of honesty coming forward when it comes to recapturing your vitality. Get ready for some secrets to be revealed, because I think there's a masculine here that's been in a very unhealthy situation, and it's kind of time to speak up once and for all, because somebody's been self-sabotaging, and it's kind of time to evolve and learn this lesson once and for all. So I feel this unhealthy situation really is stemming around some very difficult past life karma that is needed to be cleared this life. I think there is a lot of healing coming forward. There's been a lot of fear when it comes to physical security. There's definitely a masculine here going through a very difficult time that is really needing some guidance, is what I'm feeling. So I think maybe it's time to acknowledge these difficulties, to heal from them once and for all. And I think there is a masculine here that is preparing to take a different approach, to speak up, because I do feel there's somebody here being given the chance to do something over again, to do something differently. So what are you going to choose to do differently this time? Because I think somebody's overstepped, and there's been a line drawn in the sand, and I do think somebody misses you deeply. There's a masculine about to reach out. They miss you. They want to resolve this past karma, and they're getting ready to speak up and to come forward with a new love offer. And that's kind of what I've got for a message today, guys. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a twin flame reading with me, please feel free to check out the description box below, and I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.